Hey guys, Bree here. So we are going to be making an interchangeable hoop wreath. It's actually an interchangeable hoop wreath. Anyways, so I'll kind of explain here in a second. But y'all, if you're catching the beginning of this, you are catching a replay, go ahead and comment hashtag replay for me. My name is Bree. I am so glad you're here. Let us know if you are new. Okay, so what I mean by interchangeable is, here is our hoop wreath, right? So it is already interchangeable. Oh, let me send this over. Let me send this over to my broadcast channel real quick. We are on late today, you guys, because, well, you know what? It's just been a late day. So let's send that. Late night crafting. Yeah. Yes, it is late. I am tired. I can feel my eyes. My eyes are getting kind of droopy. Okay. We are doing an interchangeable is what I was saying. Now, how this works is, here's a little hoop wreath. Looks like that on the back. And what's cool about it is these pieces come out. All right? So this piece comes off as well. And now you just have a hoop wreath. What you do is you can buy the refills for it, okay, to get you another set, right? So then you can change this out. Sometimes I find it hard to do with one hand. So I'm gonna put that back in there, slide that on, and there you go, okay? So we're going to be doing something similar to this, but that is the first part of it being interchangeable. Then we're gonna add on another aspect of interchangeable, okay? So let me just set that over here. Okay, and you can see I do have another one up there. Oh, by the way, you guys, that little ghost piece is called Very Scary Ghost, and it's under the Halloween special, okay? Yes! I like this frame. It is one of my favorites, right? You guys, I have a new keyword. I should be starting up my keywords again. It just really took me a little bit of time to get everything set up how I wanted it. But you guys, the keyword tonight is patch. You should see it right down at the bottom of your screen somewhere, maybe like right here. It says comment patch for the supply list. It has more than just supplies, but feel free, comment patch, and then I would love for you to give me some feedback. If you have any questions, do you like the new little layout that I have? Is it easy to kind of go through things? Feel free, send me a message like, hey, yeah, everything looks good. Or maybe if something was a little funny. Okay, I think they're going through. Yay, late for you. You have to go watch the replay. That's okay. That is okay. All right, you guys are writing patch. So if I miss any comments in between all of these, I'm so sorry. Just comment them again, okay? Because it's gonna tell you, it's gonna be like, okay, hey, be sure to check your messages. Good. So there will be a supply list. So the very first screen that you'll get, and you're gonna get it in Messenger, you guys. Okay, it's gonna go to Messenger, and it's gonna say like, click here, and whatever it is. Click here and I think it just says click here, right, to go forward. So you'll click it and then it'll take you to the next one, which gives you the option. I'm fine. It's probably the lighting because I have it a little lower today. Mainly because I didn't pick it back up all the way where it needs to be from yesterday's live. Okay, anyway, sorry, I was saying it'll give you a second option of like supply list, how to save money, and then something else too. All right. I am still using the same one, you guys. I am still using the same transfer. Oh, hey, I wanted to show you guys something. Robert had an idea. So I actually colored in my ghost, and I painted him on the backside. I painted him with glow-in-the-dark paste. I wonder if I can, he's not gonna, I wonder if I could turn off my lights so you guys can see him. Robert was like, hey, why don't you try and, oh, of course. Can you see? That's not working. I thought that was gonna work, but it did not work. It's okay. I'll have to take a picture and show you guys. Anyways, if you have the glow-in-the-dark paste, not the ink, because we currently have ink available, but the paste is retired already. But if you have the glow-in-the-dark paste, I think it is a good option. I will tell you, whenever it's kind of lit up at the bottom part glows the most. But anyways, I feel that you can see our ghost now a lot better because I did kind of paint him. But I didn't paint him white, but you definitely could, okay? You were shaking your head like I could see you. Let's see. I have so many. Oh, we're going to do something fun with our finished goods here pretty soon, you guys. Yeah, I was looking to see if I had a box too, but no. Tell that amazing craft thank you for telling you to buy it. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and use, I have tobacco stain, all right, our tobacco stain. I'm gonna put some in here. And let's just get a makeup sponge. All right, hi Paula, hi Cheryl, hi Donna. Hello. Okay, I want to do, I already forgot, hold on. This bottom part, okay. I think it's this part. I wanted it to kind of blend in together. So I'm gonna stain this top part. Okay, we're gonna stain the top here, and then we're gonna stain our little cutout pieces. Again, if you are just jumping on, you guys, be sure to hit that heart button for me. And I do have our keyword set up. It is patch. You'll see it down there in that pinned comment, just kind of peeking out at the bottom. It says comment patch for supplies. All right. And then it also has like all the ways that you can save if you decide to go and click on that or you want more information on it. But it'll have the full list of all of the supplies that I'm using. And then it'll also have the direct link to my cutouts that I'm going to show you guys on this. On the ghost, I just painted it with glow-in-the-dark paste. That's all. That is it. All right, I am going to paint this another color. And I'm thinking, I want to paint it. I'm like, do I want it to be that color or do I want it to be like more neutral? Okay. Well, what I do know, see, I don't think that'll show up very well on the other one. So I could either, I know I'm going to paint this back end this color because I want it to blend in with the wood. I may go in and use our other gel stain, you guys. So if I do, that won't be on the list because I kind of added that in there, but I'm thinking I might go back and use, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna use I think it'll be cute. All right, I'm gonna get the other stain. So I'm gonna use Au Naturel, okay? Are they gonna restock the tea towels? I am not sure. Yes, Sonia, I know. I hope they do come out with more options for us too. That way I can just send you guys to one place to get it. But I haven't really gone outside of what they've given us, but I am sure it was awesome. Okay, so I'm going to do the Au Naturel on the bottom. Okay, we're just gonna kind of lighten and smooth it over just a bit. There's a pretty big difference, right? You can see that bottom part. Hey, something's tickling. All right, so we're going to go ahead and cover the bottom here. And then I want to cover these pieces. So let me get this real quick. I'm gonna do the O. We'll do that. This one's already painted. And then we're gonna do to our patch. I'm just gonna leave it to our home. Okay, if you wanted to do to our patch, you could. I'm gonna leave it with that one. All right, and then I have a heart. I'll put all the ones down here that we have a transfer for. Actually, no, I'll put them up here because I actually need to paint these with the same color real quick, which we're gonna use Au Naturel. Okay. And then I'll put these new ones down here that I created for you guys as extra options that you can add on. All right. So, no worries. Yeah, I'll catch you tomorrow. Thank you guys. Yeah, comment patch and I will send you the supply list with all the direct links. An add-on or a transfer at the bottom of my welcome sign. What welcome sign? Ah, are the ghosts at the bottom of your welcome sign an add-on? Oh, that one right there? Which ghosts? I have a lot of ghosts behind me. I have a lot of ghosts. I have these ghosts, I have that ghost, I have those ghosts. I'm not sure which one, you're referring to. If you're referring to that one up there, the welcome one, the bottom of it, it's actually just a pattern. Yeah, it's just a pattern. I think it's called Classic Damask Pattern. All right, so we are going to take our Au Naturel and we're just going to paint, dabbing on to the background of all of these little cutouts we have here. Okay, it's just making it look a little bit nicer than the color of the wood that it already comes with. Like, sometimes it helps to cover up some of the burn marks, and the burn marks just come from the sap like whenever we use the laser to cut through. So I just like to go in, kind of cover it up a little bit, lighten them up or darken them, whichever way you prefer to go. We're gonna go ahead and lighten them this time. Okay. And almost done here. All right, and once we've done this, we'll dry it. We're gonna get our transfer and go over the ones that have the designs. And then we will go over the ones that don't have the designs with a marker or whatever it is that we have, okay? All right, that one I'm coloring in. I think I can go ahead and do the sun though in this one. And then I can go and color on top any other colors I decide to change it to. And I think we'll do the bee as well. But other than that, all the other ones can be painted, right? They will be painted. All right. There we go. Okay, so all of these are colored. I'll set that aside for a second. Bring this back over. Now, I actually want to make my paste real quick. I kind of want to make that farmhouse blue, you guys. That's my goal. I want to make a farmhouse blue. Okay, so if you comment patch, I will send you the link. The link I have includes the 6 of these colors. I think it's like, I don't even remember the theme name of it, but it's a collection, like it's beach or something like that, or vitamin C or something. And then I put a single pack of these 4 colors as well. And I'm gonna try and just use these colors that I have here to do our whole project, okay? So that is my goal. Yay, Paula, I'm so glad. Okay, so I'm gonna need a color tray, and I'm gonna get a couple of stir sticks here. Okay, and let's see, let's start with some cadet. And then let's go ahead and get some of this ocean mist color. Now, if you are using, the paste packets, you're still gonna have plenty in it. If you decide to try and mix these together, you can. All right, so I did cadet and I did ocean mist. So we're gonna kind of run it together. Oh, we're gonna blend it together here. Now remember, I'm trying to come up with that farmhouse blue. Somebody else came out with a really, really good name. And they said slate blue. And I was like, ooh, I like that. Then that gave me the idea. I wanted to make 2 different blues. I wanted to make a little bit different blue, maybe more of like a farmhouse blue. I call it farmhouse blue and then call this one slate blue. So I'm very tempted to do that. So I'm gonna add a little bit of black because we want to deepen this color a bit. Maybe my farmhouse blue will be a little bit lighter, and then this slate blue will be our darker one. All right, so when adding black, you don't wanna add too much, okay? I added a little bit here on the side, and I'm just gonna scoop a little bit in at a time. Okay, I probably scooped like a third, if not maybe a fourth of it in here. You really don't want a lot. It will turn way too dark, way too fast. Okay, so that was ocean mist, cadet, and just a smidget of black, right? Not a lot. Okay. And I do think that this color looks awesome. Check it out. I like it. Okay. So I will leave these alone. I will set them aside real quick just in case we need more. But make sure my fingers are all good. Let's see. Okay, first up, we're gonna decorate the bottom. You wrote it down. Oh, you like late night crafting? Well, good, I'm glad. Because we are here. And we're late. All right, so I'm gonna set that down on here. Let me get myself a mini squeegee here. And I'm just gonna place this on here, pull it down. Now, whenever you're pressing down on this bottom piece, you guys, just heads up, you're putting pressure on this wood block, and underneath it are the little metal tabs. So you're pressing down on those. So whenever you try to go put it into your hoop wreath, it's probably not going to fit. You just have to open them back up. Just giving you a heads up so you don't freak out. All right, so there is half of it. Let's go ahead and get this dried. Okay. Where is my cleaning stuff? Here it is. I'm just gonna clean it as we go. I'm gonna show you how you should do it at home. Just clean it. It's not that hard for you just to clean it. Right, cleaning it right away. Clean it with board erasers. I did put those in the supply list as well because personally, some people are like, you don't need them. No, you need them. It saves you so much time. Okay? All right. Yes, they are both sleeping at the moment. Riley fell asleep. She was tired. She was tired. And Grayson is asleep right now too. I should say he's taking a nap. He's not asleep for the night, he's taking a nap. I'm never usually up this late. They are like magic, right? Yes, exactly. With school, she was just exhausted. All right, so we want to make sure we're going the same direction. Okay. Here we go. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this on, and then I am scraping it off as we go to save as much paste as I can, right? So once you put it on, then you kind of go back and you scrape it off. Okay, let's go ahead and get that pulled up as well. Ta-da! So our bottom piece is done. I'm going to rinse this off one more time. And this is just water in my bottle, and then our board erasers. I know, I always keep some in a stash too. I think I just ordered like another 20 or 30. Because I like to have them on hand, and then if somebody, or one of my customers, or one of my designers, or club members, or Perks members, or anybody ends up needing a board eraser, they usually come and find me. I'm like, I got you. All right, thank you. I'm glad you like the color. I am loving it. Okay, so there's that. Next, we need to do the welcome letters. Okay. Okay, let's see. I will probably have to adjust these from the other side, but I'm just gonna set them down and then I'll turn it over and I'll adjust. So I think doing it this way, it's gonna give you just a little bit of an overlap, or not an overlap, an outline. So I think that the colors or the letters will stand out just a tad bit more. At least that was my plan. Right? Okay, so like this one I need to adjust because not quite on there, right? Okay, looks good. Let's adjust M. Just a teeny tiny bit. C looks good, L looks good. E could be moved over just a weeny bit. And my W. All right. So let me go ahead and do these real quick. I'm gonna go in with a multi-tool that is dirty. Let's try this one. Yep, this one's clean. So you'll see what I mean here in just a second. I did get it at Costco, yes. The dish one that I was using is a little bit smaller, easier to use, especially when I'm live, right? And I can fit it on my desk. All right, so we are doing our welcome letters in our blue color that we've created here. I'm gonna try and do, oh, I got a little bit of ocean mist on my L. So it looks like I got a little section that maybe I didn't blend too well. All right, there is my W. There is my E. L. All right. Can you guys see the outline that I was talking about though? Around the letters, you can see like the wood color, the gel stain color. So that way it stands out a little bit more on our board here when we go to put our letters on. Hit that heart button if you can see them. All right. Ta-da! Yay! Okay, cool. Good deal. E M C. All right, so now I just need to do the to our home real quick. We'll see how easy this is. Might be a little difficult. Luckily, you can pretty much see through through these transfers though, so that helps a ton. That helps a ton. I know the color is so cute, isn't it? Again, if you guys need it, feel free, comment the word patch. I have a keyword set up for you guys for today's project. Okay, come on, little E. I need you to cooperate with me. Thank you. Okay, I think I got it. All right, so we're doing to our home. And remember, if you get this and you need it to say to my home or to my, like you want to change it to my instead of our, you can definitely do that. I actually did a video on that, and we took the H, no, we took the M here, and then we turned the H into a Y, and we created my. All right, almost done. Okay. Ta-da. I was like, I'm trying not to flip them over. There we go. Okay. Let's scoot those up so I can wash this off. Oh yeah. No, I didn't need the light board. I have one, but I didn't need it because I could actually see the, I could see them really well. The problem was it was hard because it was sticking to the back so much. It was hard to move it in its spot. So, but it really wasn't hard to see at all. especially since I painted in that Au Naturel. Sometimes when it's a darker color, it can be a little harder to see, but I feel like whenever it's lighter, it's definitely a lot easier. So, all is well. Again, we also like to clean as we go here, just in case anybody here is new. All right. There we go. Where is my napkin? Okay. Newer special, I saw one. I have one on my Amazon site. I'll show you what it looks like. I actually have two of them on there. I have a small one and I have a big one. The big one will fit a size C transfer, so like a 12 by 18 on there. If you're trying to line up, like let's say that vintage Santa Claus and you want to line him up on the cutout for it, I do have that. But I do have a light pad. Somewhere. I actually don't know where Brooke might have put it when she started cleaning. It's somewhere, you guys. But I use those two a lot and they're super easy. About boxing up some of your finished goods and selling them as mystery boxes. Oh, there you go. That's an idea. Okay, I need to paint the O for sure. I want to paint the O so it matches the welcome. Now, I would say the only thing about that is I'm going to try my best to keep it within the lines, but I don't know if I'll be able to. I don't have a steady enough hand. That's the problem. Maybe this one. This one might work. Okay. Okay, so I want to get almost to the edge here. Oh, I'm going to try. Oh gosh, this is terrible. Oh, that wasn't that bad. Which way? Which way? This way? Too close. I want to make it look like it was part of the transfer. Oh man, I kind of did until I messed it up. All right, we're just gonna leave it though. Okay. There's a little bit left there, okay? All right, so now that we have the letters done, okay, that's gonna go there. We're gonna do, we'll start putting these together here in just a moment. Let's go ahead and get the rest of our cutouts done. And I want to make some colors for you guys so that way you kind of know like what will work well with what. So let's see. I could go ahead and use some of this blue since I already have it done. I'm going to use some of this blue to paint. my snowflake here in the center. Okay, and then we'll paint like a lighter blue. We'll use the Ocean Mist. Here we go. So whenever you're mixing, sorry, whenever you're painting, I do like to have a little bit, what did you want to call it? A little bit more on the wet side when you're painting. Not super wet, but just try and, you know, your paintbrush just, you don't want it to be super dry, okay? Let me just say that. You don't want your paintbrush to be super dry. So I'm painting the top parts with Ocean Mist real quick. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm actually, while the blue in the center is still wet, I'm just gonna pull, I'm gonna pull it in so I can try and blend it. Okay, let me wash that. I might just have to do it by hand. Do I have a napkin? Okay, I think that's okay. All right, I just kind of tried to blend it a little bit. It wasn't a whole lot. Okay, so we have used, I'm going to move them over as we use them. So we have used our Cadet and our Ocean Mist that made our farmhouse looking color that we did. Okay, we're going to move that over to the side. That is one. The next color we could do, I did do, this is Coral, Couture Coral, and I do have bright white as well. So let's put that on there. And what I'm going to do is maybe a little bit of ombre. Should we do ombre or should we do a hot mess? Let's do an ombre. I think it would look better. No, maybe just one color. One color. Sorry, I'm changing my mind. I'm gonna do one color, but I'm gonna do a lighter, softer pink. Okay, so I'm gonna take a little bit of coral and I'm gonna take some white. I'm gonna mix the two together. Little bitty dab of the coral, and then I have my white. Again, I'm just kind of creating a little bit softer pink. Now, you already have pinks, use them. Oh, it's still kind of turning out a little bit of a, because I didn't mix it well enough, it kind of has a little bit of a hot mess look to it, which I guess is fine. I definitely didn't make enough piece the first go around. It's cute. See, it has a little bit of hot mess in there. Like it's a little bit of marbly. All right, so I'm gonna put my transfers back here that I'm needing to clean, and I'm just gonna spray it so it's a little bit easier for me to clean here in a bit. Okay, so I do still need the coral. Did I have red in there? I thought I added red. Candy apple, let me see. Did I put it in there? I don't think I did. Okay, well, you can add candy apple. Because I forgot about our strawberry. So for our strawberry here, I was supposed to be going in order, but then I got distracted. All right, so we have our snowflake. So this is January, right? Then we have your heart. Then we have, let me come back to this. Let me go in order. We have St. Patrick's Day. So I have my little green leaf. Okay, let me get our paintbrush. All right. And then I'm actually gonna take a little bit of, I think I'm gonna see if it works. I think it'll work, but we're gonna take a little bit of Shimmer Harvest. It's the closest thing in the palette pack that I provided that's closest to gold, and it has a little bit of shimmer to it, so I think it'll look good. So we're gonna go ahead and give it a try. All right, thank you. All right, if you guys are just jumping in, welcome. Y'all feel free to comment patch, P-A-T-C-H, down below. All right, so we're gonna grab some Shimmer Harvest. Now yours will come in little packets like this, okay? It'll come in packets like that instead of the jars that I have. So just know that. All right, and I'm just gonna go around the leaf and add a little bit of sparkle. Okay, so let me show you. Okay, just added a little bit of sparkle to it. Okay, so that was Shimmer Harvest, and that was Meadow. Okay, then next, so it's January, February, March. Let's go with April. We could do bees or flowers. I should have done an umbrella. That would have been super cute, huh? Okay. So we have a bee, and we're going to have to paint a little small here. Let's see. I'm going to use a small brush. I'm going to do the wings in white. Now, if you want to, you could definitely get the markers that I have on my Amazon store. If you would like, I'll show you how easy it is. So I'm doing the wings right now in white paste. So if you have a steady hand, by all means, go for it. I, on the other hand, don't always have a steady hand. All right, I'm gonna do one side in white paste, and then I'll do the other side in the marker so you guys can see the difference between the two. All right, you still need a fairly steady hand, but once you get the outline done with the marker, you're good. All right, and if you comment patch, I do give you guys my Amazon list as well. Okay, it'll be under supply list. All right, which side was which? Okay. You can't even tell. This side was done with the marker. The other side, this side was done with the paint or paste. Oh yeah, I could have done a bunny. Oh well. I did forget about that. I think I found the bee and I found the flower. And I was really thinking more bees for May, and then the flower was for April. I guess because I was just thinking spring. So up to you. However you want to do it, you can. Right? Okay, so we're gonna let's do like a bright pink flower. Oh, I'm not even done with the bee, y'all. All right, so I'm using coral. I'm using coral here. Because I just jumped right ahead. I was like, oh, here's the bee. Didn't finish it, but it's fine. I don't ever think I've had. Oh, I know. The markers are amazing for the smaller stuff for sure. For sure. I'll probably use the marker for the rest of the bee just because it has such small lines. I think it'd just be easier for me. I'll show you guys what colors it comes with too. I hope they make more colors in that brand. I do have all the Posca markers too, but honestly I prefer these Sharpie ones over those. Okay. Here we go. Let's get a little bit of white right in the center here. Ooh, see? Should have went back to the markers. If it gets a little hard to paint or like it's going outside the lines a lot, like your brush is just going spastic, add a little bit of water. That usually helps to tame it down a little bit and gives you more control on your lines. So just a little tip. Okay. All right, flower. Oh, not the flower yet, bee. So these are the colors they come with. So they have two different sizes, the big one and they have the small one. So this is what we were using the small ones for. Our little lines. And it does say not to store them cap down, so I do store mine sitting sideways like this. All right. What color is this bee? What color is the bee's head? Please tell me. Should all of this have been yellow and or black? Maybe I should have painted him black. Why do I not know what a bee looks like now? Huh. Let me search a bee real quick. Bumble bee. Okay, his head is kind of black. And his antennas are black too. Okay, so I mean, I think it's fine. Oh. Well, I guess it depends on which picture you look at. Images. Okay. Most of them are black. We'll go with that. All right, so we're gonna paint that part black, and then we'll just go every other stripe. Okay, the head, and then after that we'll start with the yellow. And I can go ahead and do the antennas here. Ta-da! Okay, not so hard. Not as scary as I thought it was going to be. Maybe that's why I was putting it off, because I was like, it just seems a little complicated today. It's fine. Hey, and the good thing is, if you don't like the way it looks, sand it down, repaint it. Right? Or flip it over on the back and create your own. I think he actually looks really good. Okay, bee flower. And then we have our sun. Oh, Mr. Sun, sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me. All right, let's go ahead and see if we can paint this with some of our Shimmer Harvest. It already has some cool little lines in there, so I think that if you could just paint it with some shimmer, honestly, you could just leave it as is. And I think it looks good. It does have some like engraved markings on the little sunburst out on the sides. So I think it looks just fine. Check it out. It's a shining star. All right, the sun is now done. All right, that is January, February, March, April, May, June. No, July, and then June. So let's do our strawberry now. So let's add, we're gonna do the stem up here in green. We're gonna do this in meadow. Okay, this is in meadow. And then we're gonna do, The only other color I forgot to add in there, you guys, is going to be Candy Apple. So if you're watching it live, you'll just have to know that I added Candy Apple in there. If you're catching the replay, I will have it edited. So that way, whenever you do type in the word patch, you will have the correct list, okay? Oh, I'm looking for the lid and it's right there. Okay, so for our strawberry, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a little bit of coral and I'm just gonna drop in some spots here on our strawberry, okay? And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wipe that off and I'm gonna go and I'm gonna get my Candy Apple. Oh, and it is, maybe I can find a little bit of a better spot in here. Let me just spray that because, if you find that any of your colors are really dry or starting to dry out a lot quicker, spray a little bit of water in it before you close it, just over the next couple of times that you use it. Or if you have one that is completely rock hard, solid, will not come back to life for you, what you can do is spray water on it every day until it gets thin enough or moves enough for you to stir it. Okay, just a couple of sprays of distilled water in there. Do it every day until it becomes loose enough or moist enough to start to stir it. Okay. Let's go ahead and peel that off. Okay, so check out our strawberry. It has cute little like shadow-like effect there. What paintbrush am I using? Oh, I have no idea. I just use all kinds of paintbrushes. I have no rhyme or reason to what I actually use and when. I need to get my friend to come back on here. I wanted to schedule a workshop with her where she showed us how to paint like certain things, and then I had to cancel it because I didn't get enough time to do it. It was going to be an Easter, but I'll have to get back with her and see if I can schedule. It's going to be so cool. I just got to find the right project for us to do and mix in with chalk and with painting because it's going to be so cool. You're looking for some good ones. So I did get these. I want to say I got them at Michael's or like Hobby Lobby. Could have even been Walmart. But I like them because of this nice little... Actually, I think I may have them in my Amazon store. I do. I think I have them in my Amazon store. Go and check them out there. I think I even bought some that I was going to sell on my website too. Just haven't got there yet. Okay, strawberry. That's June. We have July. What's after July? August. We could do an acorn for August. I mean, it's still kind of hot, but I mean, technically we're getting into the leafy season, right? So maybe I'll do the leaf. We'll do the leaf for August. And I think Stephanie recommended we do Hot Mess for our leaf. So we could definitely do that. So we're gonna pick a few colors here. Okay, I've got some papaya. Let me get my colors ready though. I've got papaya, I have camel. I'm gonna go ahead and throw in a little bit of forest as well. Okay, so when I do this, I'm just gonna drop some colors here. I'm just gonna randomly drop my colors on my leaf. When I'm done with that color, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wipe it off. I'm gonna grab my next color, same thing, just drop them kind of wherever. It's just a random thing. Okay, no rhyme or reason, just go with the flow. And then I'm gonna do just a teeny tiny bit of green, some darker green in here. All right, there we go. So now let's pull this. I'm gonna use my little squeegee and I'm just gonna mix it together. Just kind of circle around it. I might need to add a little bit of water because it kind of dried a little bit on me. So I like to go in a not a circle, an S shape. This little leaf is just extremely small though, so it's kind of hard to do what I normally do, you guys. So I'm really just trying to scrape it off now. That's kind of hard. It's too small. It's too small to get a little, like to get super crazy, but there we go. I probably should have left out the green because I feel like it looks like a little bit of mildew or something on it. Blah. It's fine. Okay, there's August. Let's go with September. Okay. All right, so I want it to be just a little bit darker than this color. You know what? I wonder if I haven't tried to do it, but I wonder if I can use our gel stain. I think I could even mix it in with some of the camel. I think that would have been fine too. Hey, it worked. All right, so there's that. I'm sure it'll be fine. It's fine. It already came off. Okay, let's see. We could do the pine cone, the same thing. We could do the brown. I could even color in or paint in this with some orange. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and dry this and I'm gonna go ahead and paint it in like watercolor almost. Terry, I see how it came out. That was funny. I was like trying to read in between the lines. You're all, it's good. All right, let me add some water in here. There we go. Looks good. I add a little bit of water, a little bit of paste, just a little bit. Yeah. All right. Ta-da! I'm gonna go over these little baby thingies too. Just because I feel like it would add just a little bit better touch to it. All right, check it out. Okay, so that is September. We can go into October with our pumpkin. Kids are doing good. I believe they are both sleeping still. All right, so let's get our pumpkin painted in. All right, and then the stem, I'm gonna see if I can get, again, I'm gonna see if I can come in here with a little bit of our stain. Okay. Got it. There is our pumpkin. Okay, and then I think we're done with the orange. So now we have our pine cone and we have our pine leaf. And we have our Christmas tree. I think we've used every color. Let me make sure. Did we go through all of our colors? I think so. I'm gonna use some of the camel real quick on, no. Do I want it to just be, I think we'll just do it all dark brown. I think it'll be fine. So I'm gonna use the gel stain again. Now you definitely could take black, add black to your camel, right? That would definitely work. Or if you have the espresso, I think that's a great color too. I just had some leftover gel stain right here, so I was like, you know what, let's see if it works. And it did. So, okay, we've got our leaf here. Now, this leaf is probably closer. We could probably just do, no, I think it's in between these two colors. Let me try and mix these two colors and let's see if what we come up with. Okay, so let's do a little bit of forest and a little bit of meadow. Ooh. It does look good. I feel like I need just a pinch of black though, okay? Drop some black on my orange, ended up with something like an olive green. I don't even know what I did. Okay, I'm gonna add just a little bit of black in here. That looks good. Okay, not sure that you can really tell. It's hard to tell on the screen, but I can see it. It looks a little bit more piney. All right, so we're gonna get this. This one's a little hard to color in because the little lines, the little leaves are all spread out. So each little individual section has to be pasted on. All right. Something was on my arm. Looks good. Let's see. What's even funnier is that a year ago, I was having chicken nuggets and I almost dipped it into the white paint thinking it was ranch. Yes, that happens. That would have tasted nasty. You are right. I am sure it would have. All right, let's go ahead and paint our little tree real quick. And then we'll begin to put them on the board. So I'm gonna paint the tree and I'm actually gonna show you guys the color between the meadow, the color we just created, and then the forest. So we did use all of the colors that are in the cart. I was painting that bottom part. Oops. I meant to do the bottom in the stain. All right. Let's go ahead and start putting some of this together. Let me close up my jars. So the ones that come in the little kit, like there's a palette pack, it comes with forest, papaya, camel, shimmer, harvest, and oh, it comes with 2 blues, ocean mist and cadet. Okay, comes with those. The ones I added were of course black and white. I did add meadow, I did add coral, and then while we were live, I decided to go ahead and add the red because I forgot to add it for our strawberry. Okay, now remember I did add all of these in there, but they are in paste packets, so they will be this size. You shouldn't need this much, so you should have a lot of extra paste, but if you have the jars, awesome. If you don't, I provided you a much more cost-effective way to get this full project done. And then if you wanted to create a second one, you can definitely create a second one, use the colors you have. Okay? All right. Oops. So before we put all of those together, before I show you, we are definitely going to clean these really quickly. They're already fairly clean, right? So we're just gonna wipe front back. Again, I did kind of spray them as we went just to help keep the paste a little bit more moist, so it's easier to wash off. All right, the two that I did in the beginning, like the heart and, what is that? The strawberry, were a little bit harder to clean off, but still not extremely hard, okay? So on here, you can kind of see where they go. You could see the imprint. And I like to put them on there when they're still a little bit damp. Helps them stick. The leaf goes up here where the O would be. Heart down here. Then we've got, I think, strawberry. And our acorn. Ta-da! All right, so that can sit out and dry. This, everything is back on here. We can set that aside as well. All right, let's put this together. Let's see, distilled. Do they leave you? Oh, I was just looking because I wasn't sure. I was like, I don't hear the thing anymore. The TV, but I think they're still there. Yeah, it's a pack. How many color singles are there? Because if you buy 5, you get 1 free. Yeah, there was 10, 11. There's 11, so get 1 more color. Maybe like yellow if you wanted to get yellow, because that is the only color I did not have for the B, right? So then you could get that one free. That would work. And then you would also have it for the sun. Why did I not do that? Yellow, get yellow. I'll put that in there too. Yeah, the stain came out super easy, all right? So let me make sure that I don't forget to add yellow. What color? Yellow and red. Oh, red is out of stock. That is why. And yellow is out of stock. The little minis, okay? The minis, they were out of stock on red and yellow. That's why I did not add them. But you can add teal. There's marvelous, guava. There's a couple of other colors you could use. Okay? All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to glue the O on the back, on the front of this blank piece. Okay, so I'm just gonna get myself some glue. And the stick fast glue that I am using is on, oh, no problem. We're just about done here too, so I am just gluing on and headed to bed myself. Okay, now stick fast glue, you guys, sticks very fast, so just be careful. Don't glue your fingers. Okay, that one is done. It looks like this, so this is what you'd be looking for. And then if you want the smaller refillable bottles, you can do that. It has the really thin tips up here. And what I do is actually just take some pliers. If it gets clogged, I just cut a little piece off the top. Just be careful when you're cutting it, try and cut it away from your eyes. I don't want it to fling back at you, or put on some safety goggles or something. Okay. Here we go. So we're gonna put welcome up here at the top. And before we glue it down, I'm just gonna make sure that the letters look good and spaced out well. And that if we were to do it like this, will we be able to change out each letter or each piece right there for the O? All right, so it's gonna look like that. And then we have, if I'm good with it there, I'm just gonna replace them. So I'm gonna go, okay, snowflake is good, heart is good, that is good, that is good, 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 good. Okay. I am good with it here. Okay, so I can begin to glue this down. Let me scoot this over just a little bit though. Welcome to our home. Okay. I think that looks good. Let me go ahead and glue down these little pieces. Oh, no, I didn't check the direction of the boards. Thank you. Oh, I did line it up to match this part though. So there was that. I did think about it, but I did not check the back. You will see in just a moment. All right, so remember, if you need the supply list, comment patch. I will send it to your messenger. Just be sure to check it. And if you've never received anything from me before, check your queue, right? Where your messages go if you guys aren't friends or you've never chatted with them before. Okay, almost done here. Okay, so the bottom is done. Let's go ahead and start with some of these. Okay, I kind of want to, I really want to make sure they're straight though. Let me get my placement tape. I don't know where any is at. How do I not have any? Why am I always missing placement tape, y'all? Every time. I'm just gonna try and reuse this one. Okay, so I'm using my mat here underneath. I am lining up with one of my lines here. Okay, so that's kind of what I was using. All right, let me go and use this bigger one. I think I might hear Grayson waking up. All right. Stay. All right. So if you want to, you could put that one on there and leave it just like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach these sticker adhesives, okay, on it. So what I'll do is I will put this first one down. I think for the most part, I think really it's this one that is going to be the trickiest. All right, I'm going to put some super glue on it. I hope that's the right spot. I'm just gonna hold it down for a second. Yeah, well, since he hadn't been feeling all that great, he has been waking up still. But yeah, normally this is his last. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the new adhesive down. So I did the one for the snowflake already. So then I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna place each one where I will want it. Press down and pull. Okay, so that way you can make sure you're getting them in the correct placement where you want them. And so they're not all like weird and funny. Ah, see, I almost did it. Like maybe I want to do the bee flying, maybe flying this way. looks really good together, that blue and that yellow. Ooh, this blue and this orange looks good together. Look at that. Doesn't that look good? I love it. All right, so I sure hope you guys are getting and making this too. I cannot wait to see them. So remember, you're going to need to comment the keyword, which is patch, P-A-T-C-H. This was a labor of love, you guys. This was a labor of love. So I do hope that you guys loved it. We could definitely add a little bit more to this Christmas tree though, like maybe some lights or some shimmery, shiny. I totally forgot. Hold on. You guys, I have all my new stuff in from the launch. Should we do green? Should we do the regular, like, we'll do the regular. Look at these beads, these iridescent rhinestones. We're doing it. It's happening. Yo, did you get any of these yet? I don't know if y'all ordered yours. Like I could put one up at the very top that looks like a yellow star. Or I'll just do one more of this to keep it the same. That's kind of like a little off. Not sure I like that. Ah. Oh well, we'll leave it. It's fine. Check it out. Look how cute. Yo, I got them all in. So we have all the colors. We have black and white, and then we have all of these pearls. And did you guys see all of the stuff? Look at this cute little Santa thing. We've got an embroidery hoop with the snowman. We have an earring kit. Can't wait to do that one. Oh, that's supposed to go with that stir stick. And we have our little animals, the Santa, and then the Santa I think has like some presents too with it. Anyways, I'm excited. Okay, let's put this together. I'm gonna put it on the hoop wreath so you guys can see it. So I did put all of these stickers on to the back of these, but I would also recommend you possibly super glue them down once you know where they're at. Maybe just peel up one side if they're not sticking too well. Peel up one side, add a little bit of super glue underneath, and then put it back. These are sticking really well for me though. Like it was kind of hard to pull them off. Okay, so let's get ourselves a wreath. So remember, you guys, I was telling y'all at the beginning of this that we are making an interchangeable wreath. Okay, so we're taking these off, right? And then we're gonna add these on. Remember what I told you, whenever we did them earlier, we're gonna have to pull these out a little bit. Okay. So I'm gonna set that on there. Okay. Then I'm gonna set these right inside. And then pull down. Okay. There we go. All right. So check it out. So first of all, welcome to my home, right? And I am really glad I did that little bit of outline on them. So I think it does look a lot better because you can see a little bit of outline, right? I do like it. If I were to redo it, I probably would just paint the whole background the all natural color, since I use this darker blue, okay? Because I do like the way that it looks on here, but look how pretty it is. Okay, so here is my normal everyday all day sign. And then let's say, brr, it's cold. I'm gonna change it to a snowflake. And then next is Valentine's Day, and we're not gonna hate on Valentine's Day. We're going to appreciate it, or just because you want some love in your home and you like hearts or you like pink, whatever it is that you want, okay? So January, February, March, we want a little bit of luck. Okay, we're gonna add that one in there. Inside, yes, I did use the gel stain inside of the O, so I did put a backer. It's 2 pieces here. The very back piece I made so that way we could add one of the pullable pieces off of it, okay? So March, then we're gonna get to April, right? And we've got a little flower for April. Could have done an Easter egg, but you know what? I forgot. Then we got May, and you can do any of these at any time that you want. You don't have to do them in the order that I'm saying. Maybe you want this bee all summer. Use it for all summer. Go for it. And then let's say after that, we've got a little bit of strawberries. We're ready for strawberry season. And then it is just hotter than as all hot will get out. So we're gonna leave that little sun on there. So you don't lose them. From the Easter wreath. Oh, that's a great idea. All right, after that, let's say we're gonna go into August, and we're like, you know, even though August is still hot, I'm gonna pretend it's fall, and we're gonna put a leaf up there because it makes me happy. Okay, and then September, you're like, ooh, we're getting closer to actual fall. Like the leaves are about to change color. And then it's October, and you're like, whoa, fall's almost over. So we'll leave this up here. We can leave it up there for Thanksgiving too. And then it becomes Christmas, or maybe, you know what, you're just like, hey, it's almost Christmas time. Here's some pine. Okay, and then, oh, today is Christmas. All right, well, we'll go ahead and put up our cute little shiny tree. And then you're like, oh, Christmas is over, but I really want to celebrate some winter still. Or we have a lot of pine cones where I'm at, and I just want to leave this up all the time. Whatever it is that you choose, I think they're all super cute. All right, and I'm so glad that we could make these for you guys. I know that you guys had asked way back whenever we first got the transfer. So now that we actually have it done, I hope you guys love it. I hope you guys all buy it. Keep Robert busy for sure. We would appreciate it. Okay, so get you a hoop wreath, especially if you need it, or get you an extra insert. Comment the word patch, P-A-T-C-H, and let me see. What is, oh, hit the heart button, okay? One of the little champagne cups, that would be cute too, right? Ah, how cute. Alrighty, you guys. Well, thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and jump off. I appreciate all of you guys. Other than that, if you have any questions, feel free to send me a message, and I will get back to you as soon as I can, okay? All right, y'all. I plan on playing in a tournament tomorrow with Robert. Oh my gosh, it is almost 1 o'clock, y'all. Okay, good night.